You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
What's up, homie?
You can't handle the truth.
Pay that man his money.
Never say never, but never.
Let's go.
Drop it off to y'all if my homies call.
Pittsburgh Steelers fans, Cincinnati Bengals, Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns. Everybody, thanks for tapping in for another Friday night episode of the Homies podcast, where we talk not only AFC North football, we talk NFL football. I'm here with the fellas, the homies, B Dirt and Pay in the building. It's Friday. It's a homie Friday. It's not a freaky Friday. The guys seem pretty subtle backstage today. So now I'm not saying it can't be Pay. I'm just saying that the vibe backstage wasn't there. You know,
it was the calm before the storm, Tate. The calm before the storm.
I got no indication that something was gonna go down. But what's up, fellas?
The chat coming out hot right away. Pickens, you big dummy over here, says I could be anywhere trying to stop a nosebleed on a crackhead, but I choose to be here with the homies.
Shout out, Pickens. Hey man, Pickens, you big dummy is in AZ, man.
Stay warm. I appreciate it.
He out in AZ. Shout out to the homie. But fellas, what's up, man?
Looking forward to the warmer weather we're supposed to be getting. I'm tired of this.
45? Well, how much warmer is it going to get?
Well, we're going to be mid-50s.
Wow.
I'll take it, man. I listen, just need to get snow out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do our thing. Listen, I own a black car. I don't like it to be snowing out there where I can't, it'd be below 30. I can't wash my car. I wash my car daily, drive it through.
Little do you know, during the winter, you have a white car.
I got like a grayish white hybrid. Like it's a three-tone. You know what I mean?
A saltish color car.
Yeah. Black up top.
The fade.
Gray in the middle, white on the bottom, or white on the middle, gray on the bottom.
Speaking of fades, I'm going to the barbershop in the morning, man. I go every 2 weeks, and the last time, 2 weeks ago Saturday, it was too cold. I called my barber and said, "Man, I'm not coming in. It's too cold." It was 2 weeks ago. And I said I'll schedule it later that week, but I didn't. I was like, "Man, I'm all right." So it's tomorrow to be 2 weeks. I'm so happy to go because that's why I'm trying to wear a hat because. Yeah, I'm looking kind of
shaggy,
a little thinner up top as it gets thicker everywhere else. You know what I mean?
Freaky Friday, Valentine's Day.
How about it?
Valentine's Day, Freaky Friday, no doubt.
Friday the 13th.
Valentine's Day Eve. I'm about to say Freaky Friday Eve. That would be yesterday.
Friday. We call it Seattle Eve.
You gotta start popping now.
That's why I wore red.
For Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I'm trying to do it.
This is her first Valentine's Day as a married guy.
Yeah. I wore blue for Blue Chew.
There you go.
Well, you wore your red Valentine's to B Dirt's wedding. You was in Valentine's mode then.
I did.
Yeah, you did. And I had on my blue. And B Dirt had on this gray.
Blue.
Was it blue?
I was blue and the groomsmen were gray.
Okay. Yeah.
I wore blue suit, gray tie. They wore a gray suit, blue tie.
Okay. And really distinguished you look, man. You look good.
Reciprocating. That's what that was.
You looked reciprocating?
The colors.
Oh, okay.
Reciprocating.
You learned that during the planning process?
No, man, I learned that in like the 4th grade, and it held on to it until I could use it one day. Bam! Wedding day 2025.
Okay.
And they say the
man,
American school system education is going in the shit.
Public.
Check you out,
Public.
baby.
Public.
I was public school. What are you trying to say out
No,
there?
I'm saying Pay say the American school system, he has to put public on it.
All right. I just don't want the people thinking you said that because I was private schooled.
Oh
I was
no.
not.
No,
I was
you
not.
just eat Super Bowl food like you went to private school.
Yeah, man. Oh, hey.
You went to Cranbrook, that's a private school.
So listen, man, you gotta
Shout out 313.
I'm doing it again tomorrow. Like I'm not going out to dinner for Valentine's Day. I'm not doing that. We're gonna stay in. I'm gonna get a real nice bottle of wine. I've got I got a prime ribeye. I got fresh scallops. I'm gonna Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna do a little burrata beet salad. I'm gonna do a little chocolate hazelnut creme brulee for dessert. Like I'm gonna do it up tomorrow, and then I'm gonna take her out on Sunday for brunch. So that'll be our going out dinner.
Man, that's nice, be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a lot easier to get that reservation for brunch on Sunday than it is at dinner on Saturday. So.
That's true, but that takes some pre-thought and pre-planning. Yeah, never me. I want to know when you get up there year 18 what you're doing though, because you know I checked out on all that stuff long ago, buddy.
just trying to make sure I remember to take my meds.
Oh yeah, I guess 18 years from now is different for you than it is for me.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
But yeah, no, Pay, you got plans?
Yeah, All-Star Weekend.
All-Star Weekend. Safe Tate, safe plans.
He's in the ATL. Y'all go get those lemon pepper steppers.
He not going to the Magic Abracadabra, are you?
You
going to Abracadabra? No. You been though, right?
Of course, it's around the corner, but
I'm
not going to go there.
I can only think of one of them, man.
I mean, it's the South. People going out and seeing a show is something that everybody does. It's not a big thing, but I will not be giving the money over to those entertainers on Saturday. I will be watching basketball. That is what I have told everybody who's asked. I am watching basketball.
Okay, you watching college basketball during the day?
I feel like this is gonna be as vague as an answer as he could possibly make it. Just
it is.
Yes.
It is.
12:45 UCLA at Michigan tomorrow. Getting that.
What time?
12:45.
Must not be a national TV televised game. 12:45. That's an odd time.
Yeah, probably a Big Ten network game. UCLA isn't quite bringing it right now.
But they got to show that on TV. It's Michigan, UCLA. The markets are like, you got to play that somewhere. It might even be on Peacock, I bet. I don't know, but they've been sneaking in some college games lately. You know, but yeah, you'll be watching the dunk contest and 3-point shootout, Pay.
Yeah, this is going to be one of the biggest dunk contests in recent history. That's why I cannot miss it for the world. At 3-point contest, you're going to have Dame Lillard try to compete and win that 3-point contest after not playing at all this season. So I want, it's a lot of big stuff going on. Can't miss it. Can't miss it.
You have my boy Spider Jones in the 3-point shootout.
I'm telling you,
yeah. Peter Parker, him too.
You can ask Pay if he's going to watch any game on tomorrow. His answer is going to be programmed. Yes, I can see it in his face already.
I got.
I'll watch that one. Sure, yeah.
At 9:00 tonight, though, I got to turn to Mommy of Ohio and Ohio U. Mommy of Ohio undefeated. Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. B Dirt, the little homie, shout out to the little homie back home, Lima, Ohio. Willie Foster got the ESPN #1 play of the day last night. High school. Dunk #1 player today. Yeah, I'll send it to you guys. I don't know why I didn't send it, but yeah, I'll send it to you guys. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk some football. B Dirt, what you hit last week? Then Diddy Kenneth Walker MVP thing, right?
Yeah. So my 3 big bets were Seattle to cover, the under, and Kenneth Walker to win MVP. I hit all those. I did not hit Witherspoon over 5 tackles. He fell one short, 5+ tackles. And then I did hit on AJ Barner anytime touchdown. And I did not hit on one more. So I did really well. For the year, this is what we've been talking about, pay dirt. Like, as we get closer to the days, like we do them on Wednesday and we give our pick 6, and we've been doing pretty good with that over 2 years. We've been averaging 58% winning percentage, which is great. But as we get closer, we find out more information. I've got a really good network of sharks that I'm with. Like, we exchange information. So I think we're gonna do something like a text loop or something where you can get more information on pay dirt day of or updates later in the week. Because I ended up for the year
subtext.
Something like
follow our Discord.
So I ended up 162 units up for the year. Good year.
That mean you won 162 more bets than you lost? So
not the number of bets, but the number of units. So if your unit is $50 a bet, or $20 or $100, it'd be 162 of those units.
So every bet you make is a set unit?
I bet 1 to 5 units on the game, weighted upon the information I have going into the game or the confidence I have going into the game. I will bet half unit games on larger parlays. Like if I have a 5 or 6 team parlay, I'll bet a half unit.
Okay, but I'm trying to figure out what denomination of money is a unit. It varies, obviously.
It varies from person to person.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like our units. Your unit may be bigger than my unit. I don't know.
No.
See, you were worried about it being Freaky Friday. You were worried. Here we are.
Hey, man, let's shout out the live chat real quick and take our
let's
first
get off
break.
that subject real quick.
Let's just keep it moving, man, and shout out some of these folks.
All this unit talk got us in a rabbit hole.
That's right. And listen,
hey,
not all units are created equal.
That's true, as evidenced by baseball legend, the big unit, Randy Johnson.
Hey now, bring it full circle.
Hey man, shout out Craig Werlow, Jaime Carlo. Jaime, what up, man? Pickens, you big dummy. We already mentioned. AFL, what up? Thanks for tapping in.
Mr.
Joshua Armstead.
Be a yes on Walker over. I actually flexed his. I think his over under was started at 72. I went over 90. I flexed his over yardage.
Who was that?
Rob Lightfoot. I was answering Mr. Woodside. Oh. He had over rushing yards for Walker too. Yes or no? And the answer was yes. I actually flexed it out to 90.
Shout out to Claude.
The great one.
Yeah, Josh shouting out everybody. Pay you pay going with the new dog. What are we talking about?
New do.
Oh, new do. Oh, you ain't tapped in a while, AFL, man. Pay.
Showing your fandom right there.
Yeah, pay Ben out with the new do for a minute.
I thought Scooby. I thought the same thing. You said dog. I thought Scooby.
Yeah, we got member Cliff in the building. Clifford Brown. Thanks for tapping in, Cliff. Definitely great to have you, man. Who else we got? We got Afton, the know-it-all. Literally, like Afton know-it-all. Like you say something, Afton will correct your tale, man. But she knows the answer. Like, I mean, it's a lot of mediating going on in that chat group with Big G and Curb in there, man. Oh, I probably was going away for about 20 minutes. I came back to my phone and looked at it. 54 messages. B-Dirt, I know that would drive you crazy. Crazier than me.
Mine are muted, so it doesn't.
Mine are muted too, but still to see the little that 54 notifications.
Mark is red. Done.
Mark Cunningham. Yeah, I never hardly look at them. If I catch something like this, an immediate text, and I feel like I want to comment on it, I'll comment on it. But yeah, the homies right there though, man. And the thing about our chat pretty much stays silent. Like even today, I heard you guys all day. Just showed up 8 o'clock. I sent out what the show we was gonna talk about. Nobody said nothing. Y'all don't do shit.
That's right. Just show up and murder it. That's it.
Hey, that's when you're talented, man. But yeah, Mr. Woodsy, everybody, thanks for tapping in. So we appreciate you all. After said just a little. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and take our first break. We'll be right back after that. If you're watching on YouTube, don't go anywhere. We're just going to take a quick break. Be right back. We are going to hear from our advertisers and partners on the audio side. So if you listen on audio, we will be right back after this. Thanks for tapping in to Homies Friday Night.
They're here.
Welcome back.
And we're back on the Homies Friday Night. I'm your boy Tate in the building with the homies B-Dirt and Tate. Man, fellas, what's up, man? Football season over. We kind of talked about the football. B-Dirt, you picked last week. I think Pay and I had it being closer than it was. It obviously wasn't. Seattle was the superior team. Yeah, Sam Darnold didn't throw a pick. I mean, he didn't have a great game. I don't know why I hate on Sam Darnold. I was doing this last week, right? I think Sam Darnold gets too much credit, man. He gets too much credit for being Jim Mc.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Jim McMahon and Trent Dilfer and Brad Johnson.
Don't say it.
Don't say what?
Dang it. You're calling him a game manager. Don't do it.
That is a bad word in the NFL. Some guys feel some kind of way about that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like the defense just won the game. The defense and Kenneth Walker. I mean, Mike McDonald could have played quarterback. So what do you guys think about the game overall, Rook? We won't spend a lot of time on this, but just because it's our first time getting together since the game, what do you guys think about it?
Well, you could say the defense and Kenneth Walker won the game, but the defense wasn't in the teacup with Kenneth Walker at Disney World. I'll tell you that much. It was him, Sam Darnold, in that teacup with him. You know what that means? Those are two big head honchos, Darnold and Walker in the teacup. Other than that, the game was boring. I woke up, saw Bad Bunny. Okay. Only thing I did was like, you know what? I'm going to take mental note of this. I got to fit in a Puerto Rico trip at some point in this year. That was it. That was my only takeaway from the game.
Man, I was upset. I was sincerely upset. On multiple platforms, I was wrong because the guy had to make all 5 field goals. You know how I already feel about kickers. I mean, why can't you just hit 4 out of 5? I picked 26-13 everywhere I was at. 26-13. And nope, you got to make all 5, get it to 29. Come on now. Somebody could have tipped one of those. Like, something could have happened. A bad snap. Nope, all 5. Huh.
Was this the worst Super Bowl the Patriots have ever played in?
No, they got beat by the 85 Bears.
Yeah, that was.
There you go. How about that one, Pay?
That was a big sizable belt the Bears gave them. Yeah, you're right.
Pay, you remember that game?
I've watched it so many times.
You saw that thing called footage?
Yes, I have. Hey, Valentine's Day.
But yeah, man, I was disappointed in that game. I remember it. I watched it. That was a boring Super Bowl II. But the Bears were such a fun team that year, man. I was kind of one of the people that didn't like the fact that Walter Payton didn't get a touchdown. And they gave it to Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah, it was odd.
Yeah, I think Walter Payton had done so much for that organization that Mike Ditka, man. I don't like Mike Ditka.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mike Ditka. We don't got to drag his name through the mud.
Is he passed away? Obviously, when did he pass away?
Kill him on air, that'd be great.
Say it again, B-Dirt.
I hope he didn't kill him on there. That'd be great. It's a 50 burger.
It is a big fine if I did. But you never know. Just look at your phone every now and then, like, damn, look who's gone.
Man,
but that happens.
I only seen a born on date on here. I don't see an expiration date on him. Oh no, Pay. You killed Mike Ditka.
He's really not going to be
years old. Nah, according to the interwebs.
Come on, Pay, man. You gotta do better than that. That's like your second greatest coach all time.
Yeah. Pay murdered a legend tonight.
I'm just early. That's all it is.
Just a little bit.
Man, that's what we call you. That's what I call my young people at the barbershop. And when I say young, they probably just a little younger than you, Pay, but they are legend killers. I call them LK, legend killers. They say so many goats. Joe Montana's trash in there. Magic Johnson's trash in there. Like they just, I'm like, are you guys adults? It's kind of like on the basketball show hanging out with Rick and Zeke and B. Foss and them, Pay.
This is too
much
anger.
For me, yeah. I think it's just lack of respect. Are athletes better now? Yeah. Are they more skilled now? Yeah. Because they've just evolved over time and with everything but it's not that were better. Like for their time, I mean, Joe Montana would be, for his time, be better than probably just about any quarterback in the NFL now. Since GOAT man's retired. Right? I mean, I can say that. I saw Joe Montana. But
GOAT man hasn't retired yet.
Say it again.
GOAT man hasn't retired yet. That's next year.
Oh, well, you talk about another sport, but yeah. And it'll be after next year, and it'll be in Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out John James and the Cavs. It's going to happen, Pay. It's
breaking news.
It's not breaking news. It's out there on B-Dirt said, like he said, the interwebs. It's out there.
You said you just broke the news. You just broke the news.
On the interwebs.
Yeah, it's definitely out there. But man, getting to the football of it all, fellas. Let's talk about some football. B-Dirt, what's going on with Trey Hendrickson, man? Is he gonna get traded?
He can't get traded. He's not under contract.
Oh, he's not gonna be back with the Bengals
unless Cincinnati
signs
tags him, which would be the dumbest shit of all time. So kind of likely for the Bengals. It's kind of the MO for Duke Tobin. What's that dumb thing we could do? Let's try it. But no, listen, man, you gotta let him walk. He gets signed.
That's for pay.
That's for pay. LeBron rumors, potential Cavs reunion. But yeah, I mean, you gotta let him walk. He signs with somebody else. We get a third round draft choice.
Compensatory.
That's right. So even if we tried to re-sign him or tagged him for 1 year and then tried to tag and trade, what are we gonna get? A second? He ain't worth a first anymore. You know what I mean? That ship has sailed. So that's, to me, sayonara. Craig Werlow asked back here 8:15. He said, B-Dirt, will the Bengals go heavy in free agency and draft for defense? Yeah. I mean, they have the worst defense. One of historically bad defense for a 2-year stretch last year and this year. We have 8 picks. I think at least 5, maybe 6 will get used depending on what happens with free agency in the offseason. I could see maybe picking up a veteran lineman or a veteran Man, we were talking about it Wednesday on Run It Through the Jungle. Could you imagine if we got Wan'Dale Robinson as our wide receiver 3 in the slot? Ooh, that'd be nice.
Speaking of which, man,
but if we address one of the 3 issues, I think we could sprinkle in on offense. I highly think everything else will go to defensive side.
You brought up Wan'Dale Robinson. This is the top available wide receiver free agents. Wan'Dale Robinson is on there at number 4. Mm-hmm. That's on the right. Projected price is 17.6. Market projection. Don't mean he'll get that, but means that would be a real expensive receiver room, B-Dirt.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's worth that much money.
What's that?
I don't think he's worth that much money, but I guess that's probably the going rate, right? I mean,
he had over 1,000 yards last year.
He did. Yeah, so
I think 14, 15.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm good with it.
You're probably right.
And if I'm Wan'Dale Robinson, do I take 45 over 3 years to play with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins? I might. And Joe Burr? I might.
Compared to what? I mean, because this is probably it for a contract for him. I mean, if he could get $18 million, that's $54 million for 3 years to go somewhere else. Would you take that?
Me? No. I'll take the millions. He's only 25, so if he does 3 years, he's going to get another contract.
Yeah, he's getting that contract. I thought he was about 27. Okay. Pay. What's up? What's up with Raven Land, man?
25.
Did he? Okay.
In January.
He went to Kentucky, right?
Good question. Yeah, sure did. And then Nebraska.
Okay. Pay, what the Ravens got going on there? I saw Mike McDonald say he's looking forward to working and building a relationship with Lamar Jackson. Said he's the best. The coach said he's the best player in the world.
Why would Mike McDonald be doing that with Lamar Jackson?
No, I'm mentor, your boy, Jesse mentor.
Oh.
Barry mentor. Yeah,
different Michigan guy.
Different Michigan guy. Yeah, not the one going to steal plays and signs and stuff. But go ahead.
So what? Only thing that's been happening right now in Baltimore is Mentor has been filling out his staff Valentine's Day. Hopefully everybody else who's watching has someone fill out their staff tomorrow too. But anyway, so we already talked about last week. Anthony Weaver was hired as a defensive coordinator. You all remember Anthony Weaver. He used to be with the Baltimore Ravens a few years ago. He went to Miami, where he coached a terrible defense, but now he's back in Baltimore. The QB coach is now Israel Wolfork. His last job was in Arizona. There's a lot of coaches absconding from Arizona. The Bears picked up Arizona caller
their
too.
Coach Detroit got fired.
Too. Yeah, and they're all getting good jobs now. That's crazy. Running backs coach Eddie Faulkner is the running backs coach over here in Baltimore. You all know who Eddie Faulkner is, running for Pittsburgh. It's a Pittsburgh guy. Interesting to see how he works with Derrick Henry. Hopefully we can get back to a physical run style. What they got going on. The run game coordinator is going to be Dwayne Ledford. He's also going to shadow as the offensive line coach. He comes from the Atlanta Falcons, obviously, where he was the run game coordinator there as well with what's the running back over there now? I'm blanking on his name.
For who?
For Atlanta. I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, Bijan Robinson. Anyway, the Falcons had a top 10 run game for 3 consecutive seasons under his watchful eye. So you might want to write all this down if you're into, betting in futures and fantasy football. Might be a little bit, might be some information there. Zach Grossi, he's going to be the tight ends coach. He was in Denver last year, the pass game coordinator, Marcus Brady. He was with the Los Angeles Chargers. The Los Angeles Chargers passing game wasn't lighting any things up, mostly because that the offensive line was poo-poo. But that's pretty much it. You got some other. He filled out the entire staff. You got Harlan Bauer going on the offense, going to coach the linebackers. Lou Esposito is going to coach the down linemen. Mike Mickens. Does that name ring a bell? If your boy T. Lyons if he's in the chat anywhere, he was a defensive backs coach over there in Notre Dame. So just some names that might catch some eyebrows there. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in Baltimore.
I haven't seen Tim, but you chased Tim away with your closing shots last week.
Couldn't be. He was just watching. He was just on the Frustrated channel, tuned in, locked in, talking that St. Louis Cardinal talk. So he's probably just
away. Away.
Or he hasn't tapped into the chat. But I'm sure Tim has heard that name before and probably anxious to see his guys get down for the Baltimore Ravens. But yeah, that's all that's going on in Baltimore right now, trying to turn the page and start a new chapter with the new direction under Mentor.
Okay. Not much Cleveland news that I heard about this week, but they're looking for receivers also on the market. I saw where they could potentially be interested in some of the free agents. Romeo Njoku's going bye-bye. Yeah, he said he's not coming back. But I don't know if they want him back. They got that guy, Fannin Jr. Hey, fantasy tidbit for y'all this year. I'm looking for him next year. Fannin Jr., the Browns tight end. It's going to be heavily used in Monken's offense, and he's a good pass receiving tight end. So you heard it here first. When I take him in the 5th round, I don't want to hear it. It's a great pick right now, today, February 13th.
All right. If I want
February 13th,
4th round heard.
Put that in your virtual notes, Pay. B Dirt will write it down in this notebook and date it, and you'll just save it in some kind of virtual note.
In the virtual notebook.
Already
in the cloud,
B
Dirt in the cloud. What'd you say?
I've already forgotten it.
Let me tell you again. Harold Fannin Jr., tight end sleeper, Cleveland Browns next year. But yeah, not that hot take like Big G saying Justin Fields will have 5 receptions.
I wish you well in the Harold Fannin sweepstakes.
Oh man, we already know you got your eyes set on Loveland, man. We know what you're doing at tight end.
I'll keep that to myself. But yeah, if that's all that's going on in Pittsburgh, I did want to. I know we got a super chat you want to
I said Cleveland. I got something to say.
About Cleveland, Pittsburgh. Yeah, we say that for last. I wanted to hear what you wanted to say about that big news coming from Pittsburgh. But go on.
Hey, no.
This is something to stir the pot. Claude for the $5. Thanks, Claude. B Dirt, is to you though, man. Go ahead and read it. You were local there in the 412. What's been going down? Is beef in them streets.
You got me doing all the work. All right. B Dirt says, what's the worst thing that you have heard about Big Ben from the locals? I'm assuming that we're not talking about like the past indiscretions in women's bathroom. So
I think he's talking about the Joey Porter had to say.
The recent stuff. Yeah. So actually I've been hearing, that he's a hater. They've been saying that since he's started his own podcast. They've been saying he's a hater, hates on that.
I think that. Keep going. When I agree, I'm just going to say check. I agree.
But I hear a lot of people, actually, I've heard a lot of people recently clapping back at Joey Porter, saying that Joey Porter was more of a cheerleader than he was an all-pro player. I've heard some of that talk from around here, saying that he was always overrated because he just did a lot of celebrating rather than making plays. Catching a little heat around here.
He's a rah-rah guy, but he got stabbed. I think that's partially because Ben, I think for a lot of people, Ben is protected. Ben's a great quarterback. But Marquise Pouncey went rough on anybody. He said, if you don't F with Ben, you don't F with me. Put that out on his Instagram today with a picture of him and Ben smiling at the Pro Bowl together, being all happy. And I think different people just have different takes on guys, right? I mean, like I could like you, be there. We could be super cool. Then somebody that we both cool with, I might not be cool with that person. They might think I'm a jerk. I mean, I'm sure all y'all think I'm a jerk because you know me for a long time. But still, I mean, both things can be true. Both things can.
Marquise Pouncey that defended Big Ben. He's offensive lineman, correct?
Yeah, it was a center.
Yeah, Big Ben used to put his hands up. It was woohoo.
So it's not, and the center and the quarterback usually have a very friendly relationship, right?
Gotta be.
So would it be outside? Would it be? Would I be a hater if I was to say
yes?
That there you go.
He definitely a hater. But go ahead.
Well, I was just saying, would I be a hater if I was to say that Mr. Pouncey might be biased in this in what he's in his defense of Mr. Roethlisberger?
I thought I had a biased sign around here, but I think I put the crayons away when the other guy.
You think that's biased? I think that's probably outside it. Maybe Heath Miller, maybe it's one of his best friends. Now, that
would be a bias.
Yeah,
I'm not looking at it objectively. I have a bias for my boy.
Right? No, I get it. I mean, I got people, man, that try and talk about you, Pay. I mean, I don't talk about my little cuz like that, man. He really a cool dude. I was just telling somebody last week that even though like last week, your take, I said I was impressed at how you articulated it. I was literally speaking to somebody about you this week about, hey, check this out. Check what my little cousin had to say about the Constitution and democracy and the amendments and the loss of rights and stuff. So yeah, man, see, shouting you out, you don't even know about it. But no, man, I think.
Well, I thank you. I've never done what Roethlisberger's ever done in the bathroom, but so I earned that. Allegedly. Well, no, it's not allegedly. He was hit for that one. He just didn't go to jail for it.
Yeah,
that's not alleged. I think he settled out of court. Maybe.
Yeah, he did. So
yeah,
that's an act of
you
guilt.
can't prove it.
No. He doesn't want it to go to court. That's why you settle.
I get it, but then nothing happened. Then
so
that's not
very active gray area.
Probably in NDA signing everything. You'll never hear.
That doesn't mean I can't say with a certain level of certainty that it happened.
Well, it was two instances: one in Vegas, one in Georgia. So
2 times, not alleged.
No, I was listening to Mike Florio and Phil Simms yesterday or today, and they were talking about like how protected 7 is. Big Ben's always been protected. Joey Porter was saying that too. Like Big Ben wasn't the friendly type of teammate. Like a lot of quarterbacks are, from a leadership perspective and, rah-rah guys and hang out with, like Ben wouldn't even sign like a jersey or something that one of the teammates was doing a charity. So his teammate could take a signed jersey to a charity. He wouldn't sign it. I mean, to me, that's like jerk status, man. I mean, to me. Now, people perceive things different ways. I mean, I see jerking people that obviously 77 million other people didn't see jerking people, but still, it's a thing. I mean, yeah, the 77 million people that didn't see
77 million people jerking people.
No,
Valentine's Day.
I said they didn't see the jerk in a person. But man,
that is one heavy circle jerk.
Hey, Claude agrees with me. Fellas, Craig Werlow, every team has buttholes and a team-friendly player, but they come together when it counts.
You know what else comes together? Ass cheeks.
Hey, no.
Not Pouncey's when he's hiking it to 7. But hey man, but that parlays into the Steelers. I don't think Joey Porter Jr. was wrong. But it's causing
senior.
Yeah, Joey Porter Sr. Yeah. it's caused a little back and forth in Steeler Nation that I hope dies down, because Ryan Clark even said, do we need like a old team meeting for old Steelers? Because we getting like the Dallas Cowboys, what he said. Then you got Pouncey saying what he said. You got people like Mason Rudolph chiming in on comments on the podcast. You got Cam Hayward, who played with Big Ben also. It was his podcast that just let Porter go. He didn't jump in and say nothing. So that tends to let me know that it's where it's smoke, it probably is fire, but people just look at things differently. That's why he said both things can be true.
You know what I saw?
What'd you see?
I saw a guy with a podcast that knows when he's getting good content. Good for you, Mr. Hayward. Got a bright future ahead after this retirement comes around.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I also think that's why he was running around Super Bowl Media Row too, and playing like I'm going to retire and put up the post with the closing.
Starting the foundation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Post-football career is going to be good for him.
What's your question?
Would you say Big Ben is top 10 worst teammates of all time?
Oh, I would say that. We're not even knowing who the other 9 are.
I'm gonna throw out some names. Y'all just keep talking. See
what
you say. Would you take Big Ben? What would you take Big Ben in the top 10? Let's go Drew Brees.
See, I can't say, but I heard stuff about Drew Brees, but I don't think as much as Ben. So he could be, as B Dirt like to say, OLI. I don't know. I got to hear some more.
Okay, all right. For real quick about Drew Brees. Remember when Jimmy Graham was, setting tight end records year after year after year?
Yeah.
And then he came up to get his contract, and then they took him to arbitration. Drew Brees was one of the witnesses for the team and said, you know what? No, pay him like a tight end. Don't pay him like a wide receiver. So he basically pocket watched. So
yeah, that's hating though. I don't know if that's like, I don't know how he treated Jimmy Graham. You know what I mean? But if it seems like that's treating him pretty bad though. So
I don't know. You got to stay out of my pockets.
Yeah.
Rule number 1.
Richard Incognito.
You know what? I think a lot of that got debunked.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I feel like
Bullygate got debunked a little bit.
Oh, he was. That's what he was doing, bullying his team. Yeah. Hey, man, if anybody getting bullied, that's on the person getting bullied. Because
Jesus Christ.
No, it is, man. I'm nothing against. I mean, I'm all against the bully culture. But if you allow it to happen, I mean, you can get your butt whooped. But if you stand to somebody, then you stand to. You can't just let people bully you.
Listen, for all of you that were triggered, that was at Tate Boy Fresh. At Tate Boy Fresh. There was not anyone else.
What did I say though?
No, you said it's your fault for getting bullied or something along those lines. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they're asking for it, but if you don't stand up for yourself, then I mean, hey, but I'm from a totally different generation, man.
They might have been asking for it.
I was 8 years old, running from a neighborhood bully who was about 12. Jason Lamb. He used to take our big wheels wagons. I was that young. Those kind of toys we played with. I ran in the house. My uncle said, "What you running from?" I said, "Jason's trying to get me." He pushed me out my grandma's house and locked the door, and I got whooped. But you know what I didn't do? I never ran again from nothing in life. But hey, everybody learns different. But no,
Romanowski.
Oh, he's definitely a terrible. Well, he spit in somebody's face, but I don't like Bill Romanowski.
Yeah,
he's a terrible opponent.
I'm gonna switch sports. What about Agent Zero, Gilbert Arenas?
Oh, he's terrible.
I mean, he can't wave guns around.
Well, yeah, he always gambling with his teammates and never paid his debts. Then brought a gun to settle the matter.
Have you watched that documentary on Netflix about that?
I started it. I haven't finished it.
Yeah, I haven't. I got it on my list. I ain't watched it. Oh, you can watch that. It's probably your basketball watching.
Basketball. Yeah, it's basketball player. Yeah, counts.
Another, pitchers and catchers have reported. What about Rafael Palmeiro?
What he do? You're going way back.
Allegedly slept with multiple teammates' wives.
Oh,
so add Tony Parker in that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to put Tony Parker in there. You got to put Delonte West in there too. That might be a little worse.
I would say that's worse.
Yeah.
I would say that's worse. That's terrible teammate etiquette. Terrible teammate etiquette.
Damn, Mark Tobin just said Jerry Sandusky. Oh,
Oh yeah. You know what? Number one.
are we taking a second break here?
Yeah, let's go ahead right now and take that break and come back and talk about the offseason. Steeler news, that rumors out there, they talking about Derek Carr. There's a rumor out there about a potential A.J. Brown trade. A.J. Brown's contract could work because there's a lot of deferred money. You could pay him half his salary after he's done playing for the team. He has 4 years left on his contract, but 8 years, like voided years on there or something. They can make the money work. I mean, it could take T.J. Watt and one of their third-round picks to get that done. I mean, the money, you'd save money and you'd get up a third-round pick, but you'd have your other receiver. But if A.J. Brown's not happy getting the reception and targets he's getting in Philly, he really won't be happy in Pittsburgh. But who knows? Mike McCarthy might change things. There's no Arthur Smith here, so we could be an air it out, offense trying to score with the Bengals and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. Man, Larry Bird was a bad teammate, not Larry Legend.
He mostly talked trash to the
teammates.
To the opposing. I thought it was the opposing. I mean, Michael Jordan punched two of his teammates in the face. So I mean,
I was about to say his name next.
You know what I mean?
Talk about bully culture.
Yeah, until Mark Tobin took the pin out the grenade. Oh,
well, we watched 10 hours of him bullying teammates. Saved America though. We had nothing else better to do during the pandemic.
But Draymond Green too. But but that's because guys bully guys. They know they can bully. See, I guess I'm wrong as you.
Shout out to Scotty Burrell
and Steve Kerr.
And Scottie Pippen. Horace Grant.
Like the one dude tried to bully Michael Westbrook. Remember that? And the running back Stephen Davis for the Redskins whooped Michael Westbrook. Michael Westbrook was an MMA fighter. He thought he'd go in the locker room just bullying people. Beat down. Straight belt. But hey, we're going to take our last break. We'll be right back after this. If you're watching on YouTube, stay with us. We're not going anywhere. If you're listening on the audio platform, whichever one that is, we have to hear a few words from our partners and advertisers. Thumbs up from B Dirt. If you hear on audio, you don't see that, but B Dirt's giving thumbs up for some reason.
Like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, share, tell a friend about us.
See, they needed to hear that, B Dirt. Thanks, man. Because I really thought you were just like thumbs up, taking a break, but you was like, okay, you actually putting in some work.
That's right.
Are we right back?
A lot of people going to use.
They're here.
Friday night, we're back with the homies. Pay, you were saying before I actually cut you off because I didn't know you were going to talk.
I don't think you want me to finish that statement.
Oh, me too, because we've transitioned. We've transitioned from the Freaky Friday space. Now we're going to do our last block here and go ahead and talk about the off season, man. I mean, the combine time. You guys, even for the Bears player, we're talking about players, so I don't care if it's a Ravens player or player you like for the Bears. B Dirt, you too. What players do you guys like? I mean, you don't got to dig deep in your bag. Just some. Have you guys yet done a mock draft yet? Or still too soon for you guys?
Hell no. Hell no, man.
Hey,
you'll know when I do a mock draft because it's more than likely gonna be live on Running Through the Jungle.
Pay, have you at least perused the mock drafting site simulator?
There are other people on my team who I'll leave that to. That is not for me to do, but that content will be coming out soon. I have not got a chance to look at the notes yet, but there are, from what I've understand, that we are interested in a couple of guys from Ohio State that might be available later in the first round. If we're talking about the Chicago Bears,
who might those players be? More interested in the players than what the Bears want. The players, though.
What did Q tell me? Caden McDonald.
Oh yeah, he's a lineman. Yeah.
The Bears can use a
You guys,
lot of help
you guys
on the
probably
down
think
line.
about 25, 24?
25.
Yeah, okay. So won't be there.
More than likely. I mean, from what I understand, this is still early. You haven't even done the
It is.
combine or any of that off-season stuff yet. So
Pro day, all that stuff.
Yeah, pro days and all that. The only thing we've got out the way right now is the Shrine Bowl and the Senior Bowl. But there's still a lot of things can change. But I see that there's going to be a plethora of talent in this first round. Maybe not from quarterback perspective, but a lot of teams can go best player available and be really good. Bears included.
No, I agree. So position-wise, like, what position are you looking for the Bears?
For the Bears, I mean, so the most important position on your team outside of quarterback is left tackle. The Bears have a big question to fill at left tackle because our left tackle of the future probably won't play next season. He messed up his patella tendon, so he's probably done. You're not going to find a left tackle of the future at that point in the draft. Well, I mean, let me not say that because the Bears did draft that same guy I'm talking about in the third round. So there probably will be one or two.
Darnell Wright?
Isaiah Trapillo.
Okay. You drafted him from Boston College.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know you're talking
about.
Shout out Dino Tomlin went to Boston College and pays boy Zay Flower, Boston College alum, nerd school. Go ahead.
Nerds. There are, I think, there's 2 tackles that might be available at that point in the draft. There's a couple of there's a couple of defensive linemen as well that might be available. I'm looking, it might be some linebackers too. Oh, I mean, these are and a safety. I think the second highest rated safety is slotted to go somewhere between 18 and 27. So
from Oregon.
Yeah. So these are all positions of need for the Bears. I mean, it's still early. The Bears have a lot of free agents on the defensive side of the ball. So could help them out to draft one.
Agreed.
I kind of like that kid from Texas too.
D tackle?
No. The safeties, there's a kid from Texas that
Tufts.
about fourth or fifth. There's also a kid from Toledo that's in the top 5.
Yeah, he's super nice. I like him. I've mock drafted him already.
I'd like to see him play against better talent, though. That's always what I'm worried about with Mac School.
Well, where did okay, yeah. Well, it happens. I mean, a lot of
the cornerback that went to the Eagles from them was nice.
Yeah, Tavion Arnold, whatever his name is.
Oh, that's that guy from Alabama, went to Detroit.
But yeah. So pay the Ravens. Any potential Ravens need? I think the Ravens need a receiver also. If I'm looking at the Ravens, I mean, I feel like Lamar Jackson needs a weapon on the outside. I think Zay Flowers is a great slot. I think Bateman isn't the guy far as being an outside receiver.
Quinyon Mitchell.
Yeah. The other one went to the Eagles. No, went to the Lions. Arnold went to the Lions.
Yeah, Terry Arnold's in Detroit. But I don't think DeCosta needs to draft any more wide receivers in the first round. Zay Flowers has been decent so far, but that's one hit out of a lot of misses. I think the Ravens can do a lot better by focusing on, like I say, a best player available. I don't think wide receiver will be where they're going at the 14th? I think they draft. Yeah, 14th. So I would say, let me pull up these prospects. I'm looking at guys that's like David Bailey as an edge. You gotta do some things like that. He might drop. I'm hearing some concerns about him. If he doesn't drop, he's a top 10 player. So if he does drop, you would love to have a guy like that.
That's kind of what the Ravens did last year with the Mike Hughes kid out of Marshall, right? He had some character flaws or potential issues, and they got a first-round talent, wasn't the second round. The Ravens always do that, which is why I always like the way they draft, because I always say, give me talent. I'll work with everything else. Give me a guy. I mean, I got bombarded by Steeler fans on one of the shows this week, probably Tate's Take, because I'm giving my own opinions. I'd send a 4th or 5th round pick to the Colts for Anthony Richardson. I know what Anthony Richardson has looked like. I know he hasn't played well, but let me get that arm, them wheels, that 6'4" frame and all that in the building, and let me see if I can develop it. Mike McCarthy. Let me see what that look like for a 4th or 5th round pick. But no, you rather gamble on Garrett Nussmeier in the 3rd. Nah, get out of here with that, man. Put talent in my room. B. Dirk, Bengals, any players? What do you say, Pay? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think he might be. I don't think
he could be washed. But look, I just say this. How did Justin Fields play when he came to Pittsburgh? He looked better, and he went to where quarterbacks go to die. Went to the Jets and the Browns, messed up Baker Mayfield. You know, before you got Caleb Williams, the Bears was messing up every quarterback they ever had, too. I mean, some teams. I mean, you know,
not true. Them guys were lemons when they got on the line over here.
Okay, B. Dirt, Bengals, man. Any players you looking at? Don't gotta be about the Bengals.
Yeah, for sure. So, a lot of chatter in Bengals world about Geno Stone experiment not working and us wanting a safety. A lot of people, obviously, being an Ohio team, chattered about Caleb Downs. Caleb Downs would be great. Caleb Downs probably not going to be there at 10. I've seen
go before 10.
I think the Giants were pretty bad in the back end of their defense past couple of years. I think he would really help them out. So I got him going like 5th, 6th, something like that.
Okay.
But I think the one guy that could slide this year, Ruben Bain, might be down to the 10, because you start looking at who's picking ahead and who's like what positions they need. We might actually get some pretty good edge rushers available. If Ruben Bain is there, I run to the podium, knock people down, draft team, scream at the top of my lungs. I actually might get arrested if we're in Pittsburgh and he's still on the clock. I might try to get up there and call that one out for him. But there's other guys that I think are really worthy of that draft there. I know Tim is big on Keldrick Falk from Auburn. I love him. He's that kind of body that the Bengals like to draft. He's 6'3", 285, big body guy. Problem I got with him, a lot like a Shamar Stewart. This is a guy who had 2 or 2.5 sacks last year. I want more production. I want somebody that's going to come out and give me production. You look at Ruben Bain, had 9.5 sacks and 15.5 tackles for loss, and it completely disrupted every game he was in. Another guy I like a little bit under the radar right now as far as for this Bengals pick at 10, Cassius Howell out of Texas A&M. Here's a guy 6'4", 255, 260, 11.5 sacks last year playing the SEC. There's a guy with a lot more production and used him a lot as an edge rusher. The one question mark you would have there, obviously, is setting the edge. Is he able to set the edge better? Now, if I'm looking at somebody to replace the 2 years ago production of Trey Hendrickson, did Trey Hendrickson set the edge 2 years ago? Nope. He did the same move every play. So I'm good with that. I'm good with taking somebody who's got burst, who's got the ability to get after the quarterback. Because I think, to me, if you want to improve your defensive backfield, first thing I do, put pressure on the quarterback. Second thing I do is get better defensive backs.
Yeah, that's the recipe in today's NFL. I mean, which is, why I mean, they're still very impactful, but linebackers have been kind of like minimized somewhat, you know.
Unless you're on 3-4, like the
I was trying to tell somebody, I was trying to tell my co-host this, and he chewed my head off. No Valentine's Day, but
hey, yo.
I don't think linebackers are that important anymore. They've been devalued, as you said, Tate. Yes, but that's a conversation for another day. Off-season conversation.
If you wanna grade, to me, like a middle linebacker, the most important thing is missed tackles. You can't have missed tackles. When they're there, they got to make the tackle. But I agree with you. They don't have to make splash plays near as much in today's NFL.
I mean, because really now the prototype is not necessarily linebackers. They're a big hybrid safety, like the Yori dude, the Seahawks guy.
Yep.
You get one of them guys, you can bring up to the line, Kyle Hamilton. Well, you don't so much need that linebacker. You just got to get one of those guys though, and they're special. So, but you know. Like even the good linebacker, the kid Rodriguez out of Texas Tech, played really was he the Buckus winner this year? I mean, even when we got Peyton Wilson, he was the Buckus winner and best defensive player linebacker in the country. But that Rodriguez dude can go in the third or fourth round because now he's not a good football player. You just play a position that's not really of high value. So I get it.
I like the Alex Anzalone style guy from the Detroit Lions. I'm not crazy about having that much long hair hanging out, but it just seems weird to me. But to each his own. But I like him. Like he can be in coverage. He can, he covers the field from end to end.
Were you okay with TJ Huzmanzada?
Listen, man, especially when you're on offense, I've never understand why you would give somebody something else that they are legally allowed to tackle you by. No,
my mom will love your take on that because she always, all the time, is talking about why did he let him have his hair hanging out his helmet? Like that's a thing.
Hey, I'll tell you, I don't care that they let him. Go ahead and let him. I don't care. But you know that you're legally allowed to grab somebody by the back of the hair and just slang them down. No penalty.
And I tell that all the time. It's really not a risk. But for the Steelers, man, I'm looking at wide receiver is my first pick, is my second pick, is my third pick. Not round, but you got to get one is what I'm saying. You really got to get two. I think they get one in free agency. Maybe one of those guys I put up earlier. I wouldn't mind. Obviously, it won't be George Pickens, who's the number one wide receiver coming out, right? But it could be like Jennings. Big G does a lot of talk about Alec Pierce. I'm not a big fan of him. I mean, not that I'm not a fan. I just think the fit is better with somebody like Jennings. There's kind of a intermediate route runner, first down getter. Pierce is going to stretch the field. Like they both going to be running post routes down the sidelines and stuff like that at the same time. Deebo Samuel's not getting those $16 million. But he had a better year last year. But yeah, I like
for how many years? For how many years? 16 million for two, maybe.
Oh, so you give him $32 million for 2 years?
No, I'd say I give him 16 for 2 years.
Oh, well, no, that's his projected
8 a season.
Yeah, okay, I would do that. So we agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, but yeah. But like receivers a must, I'd say the second position. And I do like receiver wide like Tyson. I don't know if he'll be there when the Steelers pick. But if I'm the Steelers, I got so much draft capital, I could even trade up some spots. Let me ask you this, pay or be dirt. To trade from 21 to 14 or 15, what do you think that would take? If you're trading your 21 pick to get to 14, obviously going to take 21. And what else you think?
Next year's first.
Next year's first? To
Depending
go
on
six spots up for pick 14?
That'll be 7, right? But it's it all depends on who's available. If this is a quarterback draft, you would definitely be giving up next year's first. We're coming up with that. But this year, you might be able to get off on the cheap. And
hold on.
Oh, you putting your little
I'm pulling up the draft chart.
You probably have to give up another. You would definitely give it up. You can get away with giving up nothing in this draft other than the swap. But next year or the year after that, you're probably going to come off a high day too.
I was thinking, yeah, you can have my first third round pick, which I believe for the Steelers is like 80. And they might want the second round. We might can swap. No, we can't swap second round picks because I'm trading up with you. You picking before me every round. I'm about to say you tricking before me. You picking before me every round.
Here it says normal compensation for 21 to 14, move up 7 slots. You'd have to swap those 2 picks, and then add an additional second round or a third round in this year's draft, depending on where they were.
Yeah.
Or for next year's draft, you'd have to give a second and most likely a 4th or 5th.
No, see, Steelers got 3 third-round picks. I give them my best third-round pick, and I told Big G and Kirby I can get it done for that. Thanks for going to the machine, B Dirt. This sounds all familiar. Thank you, B Dirt. I always got to be right all the time.
In a third round, you may have to put a 7th rounder in there with it or a 6th rounder. It depends on where that pick is in the third round.
Right.
If it's early, if it's top 6, 7, 8 pick, top quarter of the league, you probably get away with a third.
Well, our best third round pick would be Dallas's pick. Dallas finished with a losing record. I don't know where they're picking. I think they're picking like 10, so it would be a top 10 third round pick.
And so you're looking at 14.
Yeah, if one of those guys drop, and I don't know if they will, but if Lemon,
the 14's the Ravens, so you ain't gonna get that.
Oh no, well, 15.
So 15's the Tampa Bay Bucks. Tampa Bay Bucks may do that.
Yeah.
Or the Rams have 13 from Atlanta. They may drop back to 21 for extra draft capital too. And find.
Damn. I was saying good stuff too.
You lasted past an hour before your first find, Tate.
I did good this week, man.
Very good.
But no, I was just saying I can see the Rams doing that because they trade back from 13 to 21. They gain more draft capital, and I believe they're one of the teams that could actually be interested in Ty Simpson to sit a year behind Matt Stafford, get McVay to get him in his building and learn that he looks like he could play in that system and be okay. You know what I mean? With McVay and Stafford teaching them for a year, I can see that. And they would gain draft capital, fall back to 21, still get the guy you wanted, and pick up extra third. But yeah, so Steelers wide receiver, I like any of those 3, and I would trade up to get one to the mid-teens. I like a safety. I like the kid from Toledo. Caleb Downs would never be there. We couldn't trade up to get him, but now you're going to probably the top 10, even if it's 8 or 9. And I like a defensive back. I think those are the top 3 positions to need. And you can always throw in a lineman or D tackle, but receiver, safety, DB for me. I'm sure we got a few comments we get out of here from Steeler people. Jaime love call me mute master, man. I do it every week. I almost got away with it today. He was waiting just to clobber it too. Miami's going to tank. You okay? Before I go, let me see what Rob Lightfoot said. Tate, I want a Geno in free agency, and this is why DK has 3,300 yard receptions with Geno. Okay, yeah, nah. If Aaron Rodgers don't play, Geno could be an option. I would take Geno over a Mac Jones. I wouldn't take him over a Malik Willis. Somebody said that earlier in the chat. I really like Malik Willis. Geno, I could give Geno $25 million.
Hey, I'll give you credit. You like Malik Willis coming out of the draft.
I did. Just because, like, everybody's and it didn't prove it. Well, Sam Darnold has some mobility, but I think it's a quarterback mobility league. I mean, I ain't saying you got to be able to run, but you can't be no sitting duck back there in the pocket. No sitting target back there in the pocket. But, yeah, man. So, I did like Malik Willis over Kenny Pickett. And I liked Jalen Hurts over Chase Claypool. I wanted some of these mobile quarterbacks that people say, oh, them are just running backs. But these guys look better now. Jalen Hurts didn't look as good towards the end of this year, but he's been to 2 Super Bowls. So shout
Can
out
you
Jalen
even
Hurts.
hear the word Chase Claypool without thinking of how bad the Bears fleeced you? Damn.
No, other way
Or
around.
the Bears
Other way
got
around.
fleeced. I'm sorry. That
He
was
was
a wild trade.
He was a talent. His head just wasn't in the game, man. And that was
Second round
your boy Ryan Poles, right? He still got his job though, and then turned it around. So you know that's what being bad, making bad trades, and getting the first overall most talented quarterback in the draft will do.
Until he fleeces somebody else, he can't live that down.
He still got that fleece
It
on.
worked out with Justin. You thought that was going to go bad.
He worked out with Justin. Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
we didn't get anything for Justin. We got a 6th round pick. I don't even know who that is.
You didn't get the 4th. Justin only played 6 games.
I think it was close. I don't even recall. But whoever we got, don't know who he is.
Hey, everybody. With that being said, Major Harris is older than me. But I do remember Major Harris. That's how old I am, though. West Virginia took him to the national championship under Coach Don Nealon. Mountaineer love. I know about it all. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get out of here, man. Thanks, fellas. You guys got anything you want to say, pay, without offending anybody this week?
No, I don't want to. I ain't got nothing to say. Enjoy Valentine's Day for all the lovers out there. For all the guys who love sports, enjoy All-Star Weekend.
Can you name 3 people in the slam dunk contest?
Yes.
Go.
I can name 3 people. That is correct.
B Dirt, what's up with you, man? Yeah, I know you can't name 3 people in the slam dunk contest.
Can't name them. Ain't gonna watch it. Don't care.
Jackson Hayes, baby. What's his name? Michigan State kid won the slam dunk contest years ago.
Baby Shark.
His dad won it. Who?
Shark Doodoo?
No, what's the dude name? Played at Michigan State. I can see him.
Kenneth Walker.
No.
Spartans. Go
Jaron
Spartans.
Jackson.
No, man. Played under Tom Izzo. Played for Golden State.
Draymond Green.
Oh, that's a good one. You're right on that, but nah. Live chatter, no, man. His son played at Michigan State last year, too.
Wait, what?
His son played for Michigan State last year, too. Played for Coach Izzo, too.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Can't think of his name, though.
Mateen Cleaves.
No, be dirt. Give us the last thing you want to say.
Man. Arizona goes down to Kansas. Duke goes down to North Carolina. Michigan still ranks 2nd.
Jason Richardson.
I need you guys to pay attention to something. Got great long history tradition of North Carolina Tar Heels. One of the greatest basketball traditions of all time. But as of today, right now, basketball royalty resides in Michigan. The University of Michigan is the best team in college basketball, and the Detroit Pistons have the best record right now because of Oklahoma City's loss the other night in the NBA. The only issue I have where I don't know that the Detroit Pistons are quite there to win and beat the team that comes out of the West quite yet. And I don't know going into the tournament, I do concern myself with Michigan guard play. If you watched the Northwestern game, they looked pretty bad early. But when they put Kason in at point guard instead of pay your guy, Cadeau from North Carolina that transferred in, he looked a lot better. I think he handles the bar, makes better decisions a little bit better. So I like that. But right now, the way it sits right now, best 2 records in basketball, college is Michigan, and the pros is the Detroit Pistons. I love it, man. I love the comeback.
Ooh, there's a scandal on the way. That's all I heard.
Yeah. That's right.
Take those banners down already. We can take them. We
you
can
take it, but you can't take it out of your memory, can you? I can't, man. Every time I see somebody call timeout, my butt puckers a little bit.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Detroit basketball. But yeah, man. I mean, but the Cavs are gonna walk those guys down. But Michigan, they are a team to be reckoned with in the college level, for real. With that being said, everybody, we're about to tap out. Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate each and everybody. Valentine's Day
edition.
Is to treating people nice, treating people with love, especially the one you love. Treat them well. Claude, take that wife of yours out tomorrow, man, for a nice day out. And I say you, Claude, because I know you married. I can't speak for anybody else.
Valentine's Day is all about two things: good food and foreplay. Get them in.
Not necessarily in that order.
Hey, yo.
If it's a Freaky Friday, your food might go with your foreplay. And with that being said,
whipped cream bikini dessert.
We are out for the homies, man. Thanks for tapping in, guys. Peace.
Mamba out.
Y'all come back now. Here